The biggest question about why Fetterman won't debate Oz is actually somewhat of a reflection of what the Democrats think of us as voters. We, the voters, hire our elected representatives. We send them to Washington to represent us. They're accountable to us, not to party structures. But Fetterman is so arrogant that he doesn't think that the voters in Pennsylvania deserve to hear what his opinions are, what his positions are on hot button issues. That's the real reason why he won't debate. The Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, their editorial board, also criticized Fetterman because it was a scheduled debate, right? He had already agreed to debating Dr. Oz, and then he dropped out. He quit. This is what the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette editorial board said. They said, if Mr. Fetterman's communication skills have not yet recovered sufficiently to effectively debate his opponent, many voters will have concerns about his ability to represent them effectively in Washington. While he has gamely undertaken more campaign events and media interviews in recent weeks, Mr. Fetterman still speaks haltingly and relies on closed captioning to fully understand his conversation partners. So this, by the way, is what he sounds like if he's speaking. This is sort of his garbled language.
Please understand the stakes in this race. Send me to Washington, D.C. so I can work with Senator Casey and I can champion the union way of life in D.C. Thank you very much, and it's an honor. I live 8 minutes away from here, and when I leave tonight, I got 3 miles away, Dr. Oz in his mansion in New Jersey. You've got a friend and you have an ally. Send me to Washington, D.C. Thank you very much. Thank you, Steelworkers.
Okay, so he's clearly incoherent, which means that the question of whether John Fetterman is fit for office, fit to serve in the United States Senate, is no. His health is disqualifying for him because he can't speak coherently. But the larger issue here is that his policies are disqualifying for him. His positions are so radical, so harmful to the American people that his health shouldn't even be a question. And I have a little advice that I would give to Dr. Oz right now. Let your allies show these videos of Fetterman and his incoherent speech. Let your allies do that work. And what you should do is you should focus on promises that you can make to your future constituents, to the voters that you want to send you to the United States Senate. Focus on the promises that you can make so that they have some measure to hold you accountable to your word. And focus on what Fetterman wants to do. That he wants to take people's money and give it to other people. That he wants to force people to use a healthcare system that is controlled by government bureaucrats that call half of the country fascists. That John Fetterman wants to, when he says union way of life, that's a euphemism for taking Pennsylvania and flushing it down the toilet the way Newsom has with California. Fetterman wants to change Pennsylvania coal miners into pushing electric vehicles. There will be rolling blackouts in Pennsylvania too if Fetterman gets his way. Energy prices will skyrocket in Pennsylvania just like Europe if Fetterman gets his way. That's what you should focus on. That's what you must focus on. You have a responsibility and a duty to expose him because he is a danger to the United States.